Good day, this is Jimmy. I just wanted to do an update on this Monte Carlo. Gonna show you some of the things we've got going on with it and some of the accomplishments that we've had on it. I don't know. I'm eager to see it come about. It's a 1970 Monte Carlo. We're also working on the back glass. I've got the corners in. A little bit more to do with it. There's old Bella and Josie. They're coming to see me. Josie don't want to be a movie star. She's kind of shy, but Bella, she'll run over you. I'm doing an update on the old car. I made this track around here completely by hand. If you go through our videos, you'll see some of that. It's still in the getting ready to priming stage. Don't have much light in here, but I have put the trunk pan in here. Now I did have a factory trunk pan, not necessarily a factory, but an aftermarket trunk pan. Put that in here. Did get that in here. Now, worked on this a little bit today, putting those corners in. Got the corners set up. That's one of them. Let me look at the other side. I got it a little bit further along, but not much different. Got the corners in. What I'm going to show you in this video today is I'm making some pieces for the long across it. So I've made the pieces. Gonna kind of run you through the process of how I made the pieces. That was probably one of the simpler things, just like this. I do have a process that I show in one of my videos on how to make those corners. I usually make both of them at the same time, and I have to come in there sometimes and do a little extra curricular activity on the corners or something. But this track would go in here. Gonna try to put it in there tomorrow. Some people might be looking and waiting for an update on this old car. Well, that's what I'm giving you right now. Hope my sound's holding up for us. Making some pieces for this. This is the pieces. But we're gonna run through a little process and show you. And I can't get a good picture of the old car now. It's coming a long ways. We're getting the metal work done on it. One of the things that we're going to do, we're going to replace all this in here and work our way through the floor pan. The car is pretty straight on the outside, but a 50-year-old car, you know, needs metal work. And that's what we do. We're going to make it happen. All right, going to run you through that process on making these runners for this back glass that I've made. Going to kind of speed it up. Maybe you get an idea about it. All right, here we go. I've got 4 pieces. I may not need all 4 of them, but I've got 4 pieces that I've cut about 3.5 inches. And I spaced them down just a little bit to get that shoulder so I can make that crease. I marked every one of them at the same place and ran them through to where I could put them in the brake. So I had their 20 gauge and I had about 3 inches, something like that. As you see, I'm holding them up there. I've got our video kind of speeded up. Didn't want to bore you with it. And also those holes that I showed you earlier is what I'm taking care of now with the pneumatic hole punch. And it makes some nice holes. Really beats drilling them. But that's where you lay your welds after you put it up in place. Now, one of that side that I was showing you, one of them will have to be trimmed, but one of them's right. One of those sides is right when you lay it in there. And we'll trim it and tuck it. But taking care of those holes, it does help to have a few tools. I don't have all the latest and greatest stuff, but there's a few things that are handy. They're even not just handy, but they're more than handy. Cuts a whole lot of time out of it. See, that's some nice holes there. All right. Well, as you see, that was pretty much all there was to that. Now, I may have to do a little stretching on them to make them lay in there like I want. Hey, subscribe. We'll keep this thing going. Thank you for watching.